What is the number one mistake ICT traders making again and again and again? They are so fixated on the charts. Okay, the 5-minute time frame, the 15-minute time frame, a 1 hour fair value gap in new week opening gap, that they forget about the broader context and the time cycles that are important. There is no point being fixated on the charts and the patterns taught by ICT when you don't understand the broader context of what's going on and what the institutional banks are actually doing. Okay, the whole point of smart money concepts is you're supposed to be trading in line with the institutions. Now, if you're not looking at the data that the institutions are looking at to make their trading decisions, then how can you be in line with the institutions? The institutions trade off of data, market data, economic data. They don't preempt that data. They wait for it, they analyze it, and then they react. Many traders have streaks of winning days and winning weeks, and then they give it back. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can protect your account and align yourself with how the institutions trade. Okay, so one of the ways is being aware of when we have FOMC and the Fed's fund rate. Okay, this is one of the most important drivers of the economy. It's interest rates. Interest rates affect borrowing, the cost of capital, and that affects the ability for companies to invest. You need to understand that this information, this data, the actual number that comes out has a huge impact on the market. For this reason, institutions are risk off until this data comes out. So when you have an FOMC week, I want you to have a look at Edgeful and see what volume likes to do leading to the release of that data. So Edgeful is a tool that provides statistics that you can either custom generate by asking the team, the bunch of quants, to come up with those numbers, or you can look at the statistics that they already have. And one of the reports I really like is the economic data volume report. So I'm running it for Forex, and it really applies for all trading assets. But the reason why I'm running it for Forex is I really want to isolate the impact of the dollar's movement. Now, if you do it for index futures, then you may get earnings data in there, which may hide the details. So when we have a look at the FOMC data, what do we see? Okay, so these is of the last 6 months or so. FOMC is in blue, black is the day before, gray is 2 days before, dark gray is the day after FOMC. Okay, so what is the data telling us? We have this much volume on FOMC. The day before, we generally have less volume. You see, much less volume the day before. Okay, this was an anomaly. You may have had some Euro-specific data there. But FOMC, the day before, a lot less volume. FOMC, day before, a lot less volume. FOMC, day before, FOMC, day before, FOMC, day before. This tells you the day before FOMC, the institutions aren't trading as much. Okay, if the institutions aren't trading, then we're likely to be in a period of consolidation, accumulation, seek and destroy. If you are a real smart money trader, if the institutions aren't trading, nor should you. Save your capital, because the day after FOMC, we have a return to regular trading volume. You see that? Okay, there are some anomalies, obviously, but the general rule is to protect your account, you need to stay away from the day prior to FOMC. Okay, wait for the data to come out, and then you have your normal trading day, and this is when the institutions are likely to deploy their capital, and you'll get some nice, clean, algorithmic price action. Because what is the premise of smart money trading? The market is priced by an algorithm, and the algorithm goes through periods of accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. The day before FOMC is the accumulation. FOMC tends to manipulate. Then we should get a nice distribution for the next week or so. This is how you want to trade. If you want to understand how CPI and NFP's volume differs according to the days, then there's a link to a 7-day free trial to Edgeful in the description to this video. And if you would like to learn how I trade my time and price golden bullet for index futures, Forex, crypto, metals and energy, there's a link to my mentorship below.